Hello, 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 earthly Virgos. How are you today? I hope that today was good for you. We're going to get right on into your reading. This is a general reading, so take what you need and leave the rest. This general reading won't resonate with a lot of you, so I hope you all realize that. I'm going to get started here for the earthly Virgos. All right, so you all know if you've been watching the last few days that I do have a $10 sale going on. It's a $10 15-minute freestyle reading, but I wanted to thank the people who have purchased readings from me so far. Some of you all, if I didn't say your name, charge it to the head and not the heart, okay? Lacey, Taya, Tiffany, Ivalise, Ivana, Carolyn, Rosalinda, Denise, Ray, Janine, Tisha, Karen, Siobhan, Marquita, Tandra, Shanice, TC. Thank you all for purchasing readings for me. I really appreciate that. It really helps the channel grow. And the majority of the people I read or repeat clients, and I really appreciate your support no matter what. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Message here for the collective Virgo. And that sale right now goes on until midnight tomorrow night, the $10 15-minute freestyle read, okay? Freestyle for me and my readings is a freestyle. It's not a question-based reading. It's a reading where I read from your energy alone and nothing more, all right? All right, Virgos, let's see. We're starting with you're holding on to what somebody said to you, okay? We have the Four of Pentacles and we have the Five of Swords. So somebody has said something to you, or you could have possibly said something to somebody. You probably regret what it is you said, or this could also be a situation where you're saying to yourself, I should have cursed that bitch out. Or I should have said something instead of holding your mule, instead of holding your peace. Sometimes you got to let people have it because they don't give a care what they say to you. They don't care how they say it to you. It's like, okay. And we're happy. It's really going to make you so much more happier if you really speak. You know, say what it is that you need to say, because sometimes people will take your kindness for your weakness. Okay, and they definitely will. Okay, it's about your self-respect. Okay. Got the Knight of Wands here. Judgment. Somebody doesn't like confrontation. King of Swords. Excuse me. Somebody does not like confrontation, and that may be you. And you may feel overwhelmed when somebody comes to you, or this could be a situation where you shut down and you don't say what needs to be said because you think it's going to hurt others, or you think it's going to cause some unnecessary friction and you don't want to deal with it. But sometimes you got to say what's on your mind, because it's going to keep you stuck. It's going to hold you back. It's like you see this person coming. You see this person charging at you. You the Four of Wands and you holding up. You're not saying anything. They may say some things to you. You just sit there and take it. Okay. It could be some stuff going on in your home too. People in your home, the people you live with, the people you love and care about are the very ones who putting you under the motherfucking bus. It's like, whew, you got to say it. You probably just like keeping the peace, and that's okay. You like being the one that you're the person in charge. You're the person that's keeping the peace or trying to keep the peace. But you feel that if you don't say anything, you just let it slide under the door, the radar, or whatever. It's just going to go away. But you're still going to be worried about it. You're still going to be tripping off of it. Okay. So you got to say something. It's going to make you feel better. It's going to make you feel like you are somebody, and you are somebody. People don't know what's that saying? A closed mouth doesn't get fed. You got to say something. If they can make the judgment call and say something to you, you can do it to them too. Okay. Virgo. All that glitters. Okay. If you would just speak your truth, speak your truth. And I have truth be told. You got to speak the truth. Okay. You got to say whatever's on your mind. You can't keep holding on to it. It's probably some things that need to be said here. Okay. And it's like you're going to make this person realize. You probably want to tell somebody something for their own good, or whatever, but they think that they doing this or knowing everything or whatever the situation is, whatever it is that you want to say and don't, you're going to make this person see the truth. We got the judgment card. If you want this person to see the truth, only the way you can see it, you got to speak it. Okay. It's not like you're speaking it to existence. It's already there. Okay. But you're holding on. It's like you don't want this person to know. I got to tell you this, or it's like I got to put you in your place, but I just don't know how because you don't like confrontation. Because this person thinks that they have the upper hand over you because they know you won't say anything. They know it's possible that you won't say anything because they've done it before you have it. So you got to figure out what you're going to do, how you're going to. You can't protect yourself forever, okay? This could be somebody telling you that you can't do this or that you can't do that, okay? But yes, you can, okay? You can have the stability in your home that you want as soon as you knock somebody back down the peg or two to where they belong. We got the elder. An elder will teach you. Talk to your spirit guides. Ask them for guidance. Ask them for comfort if that's what you need, okay? The time has come. It's time for you to act now. Stand your ground. Speak your truth. Stand up for yourself, for one, okay? You got to stand up for yourself. And some of you may feel that you can't, possibly due to some childhood trauma that you experienced. It could have been bullying, a lifetime of bullying that you went through when you were younger, and it's right here presenting itself again here in adulthood. So it's time for you to get away from that kind of, I'm hearing traumatic injury for some of you all, okay? Change is natural, good, and yes, it can hurt, okay? Change is natural and good, and yes, it can hurt. You know, people don't care what they say and do to you. And I'm not saying go and physically hurt somebody, but you can say a whole lot with your mouth, okay? You can say a whole lot with your mouth. And people will listen because they have no choice but to listen to you, Virgo. It's what you do. It's what you say. It's how you say it, okay? It's like you're holding on to this. It's like people confronting you or coming your way and you don't say anything. You just hold your tongue. You just hold your peace. You hold your mule and you don't say anything in response to what they're saying or what they have said to you, because it's like, I just don't want to be bothered anymore. Just go ahead about your business and leave me alone. You don't say what you want to say. You don't say what you need to say. You're all in your feelings about it afterward. It's like you choose not to even see it. You choose not to even deal with it, okay? Because you're afraid what that person's going to say. Maybe you're afraid what that person may do. But at the end of the day, you got to be true to you, all right? Messages here for the earthlies, please. And we are finding balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. You got to let this go. You got to speak your mind to somebody. You got to stand up for yourself. And you have to do so with regardless of what other people may say, okay? You have to take the blame in this situation. I accept responsibility for my well-being. If you want to stop holding on to some stuff that you don't need to be holding on to, you got to let it go. You got to tell these people to jump off of a fucking bridge or fuck off, however it is you want to say it, okay? You are the king. You are the crown in that castle. You tell them that, okay? It's not like you don't care. You care too much. And sometimes, you know, you gotta stop feeling sorry for folks because they don't feel sorry for you. Okay. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Stop caring what other people think. I'm not saying don't be a shrewd ass person, you know, care for people as much as you want to. Yes, you know, because that's who you are, you know, but at the same time, because you're a kind and loving, honest and gentle kind of person. And people take that shit and run with it. They just do, you know, and they end up hurting you and stabbing you in the back. Family members, friends, whoever, lovers. And you left there alone. Ain't nobody there to pick up the pieces when they hurt you, when they trip you up, when they stab you in the back. Okay, when they throw your feelings in the gutter. I'm not saying, you know, shoot down their energy. Well, I'm just saying make sure you stand up for yourself, but do it in a dignified way. Okay. messages here for the earthlies, please, on them standing up for themselves. Know your value and your worth. Okay. You got the Knight of Swords. Okay, we got the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Two of Swords. Should you say something to this person that's charging at you, or should you continue to act like you don't see what the fuck is going on? Should you be confused or blinded by what it is that's going to come out of your mouth? And whatever it is that this person said to you, it bothered you because you didn't say shit. It's constant. Okay? It's constant. I mean, this person has hurt you. It's like a pattern with you. It's because you have a bleeding heart. And that's okay to have a bleeding heart. I get it. I understand. But what about your feelings? What about your emotions? When are your feelings and emotions going to matter? When are you going to stop letting what these people do? They charge at you. It's like, because they know you're not going to do anything. Okay? Because you care. But sometimes, you know, you got to do something because these people charge at you and you're wondering what your value is. You wonder what your truth is. What is it that you can say to these people? What is it that you can do? Because they gonna keep on coming. Because you act like you don't ignore me. You live your life and do what it is that you're doing. But they're coming out after you because they think they can. Okay. When they come at you and they've done the things that they're going to do, here you are, up all night, tripping off this. Like, why did I let this person say this to me? How come I let this person do this to me? It's constant. I've been bullied all of my life. Now what am I going to do? Now what am I going to do? Because it's constant. It's too much for you to look. More it happens and happens. It happens because you keep welcoming it into your life, into your domicile. Okay, who's next? Next. Who's going to piss me off? Who's going to hurt my feelings? And I'm not going to say anything about it. Even some of your kids, okay? They keep doing things to you. They keep saying things to you. Physically doing things to you. And what? We got the Justice card. And we got the Emperor here. Cutting things, hurtful things to you, okay? Some narcissistic people, they play games with your feelings. They play games with your heart, okay? But you keep giving. You keep honoring that person, and it's okay to do that, okay? But at the end of the day, Virgo, what about your feelings? What about your emotions? They matter too, okay? You're going to get to the point where you're not going to be able to trust anybody because you're going to look back at everything that people have done to you. You're going to look back at everything that people have said to you, and you're going to treat everybody in a negative way, even the good people. If you don't get out of this habit of just accepting any kind of anything because of what other people are saying, instigators, okay, people who throw the rock and hide their hands, act like they've done nothing wrong, but they're the problem. You're not. But they pretend that you're the problem, okay, because they feel like they can walk all over you, okay? And you have to walk on eggshells around them. Friends who you've been in a relationship with, lovers, people who played with your feelings and emotions, narcissistic people who have tried to control you, control the conversation, control the environment around you. And it's leaving you hurt. We got the devil here. It's too much. It's too much of a consistency of a bunch of negativity that you are allowing into your space. Okay. Gotta find a way to heal, Virgo. We're going to pull you out a crystal card. Okay. Give us a crystal card for the earthly Virgos, please, Spirit. We got two. We got Jade and we have Chrysocolla. Jade. I am lucky. I am incredibly lucky. I always have plenty of money with plenty to spare. That's why people like to beg from you. Okay. You know, people don't need to know what you got in your bank account. They don't need to know what you make. Okay. Maybe your nickname is Jade. Improve visualization of positive outcomes. Attract good fortune and good luck. Improve your financial status. Activate your millionaire mind. Okay. The Chrysocolla. My body and mind are in balance and I am healthy. All right. Reduce inflammation. Release anger and resentment. Heal old mental and emotional wounds. Improve your inner peace. Balance your mind, body, and emotions. See what I'm saying? You get this inflammation. You get these body ailments. Some of you probably got some ulcers, some stomach pains because y'all holding in some shit. It's time to release anger and resentment. You got to heal those old emotional wounds we mentioned earlier about some childhood trauma, childhood, maybe some abuse, sexual abuse, bullying, and different things like that. Even being bullied by your family members, your sisters and brothers at a young age too. Okay, healing all of these wounds is going to help you improve your peace if you just let it go and let it flow. Healing that mind, your body, balancing everything out, and dealing with those emotions by releasing it. Saying what's on your mind, Virgo. You got to say what's on your mind. That's the only way you're going to heal. That's the only way. When you stand up for yourself, when you speak to somebody the way they are speaking to you, but in a clean manner, if that's how you choose to do it. But if somebody pissed me off, I already know. Shit. It ain't going to be pretty. But at the same time, you got to say what's on your mind. You got to say what's on your mind. You got to speak your truth. You got to let that shit out, because it's going to eat you up alive if you don't. That anger is going to eat you up alive, and you're going to hurt people who actually care about you, instead of the people that don't give two shits about you. All right? I hope this message resonates with you. If you're still interested in a reading, that information is below in the comment section. Thank you so much, no matter whether you purchase a reading or not. Thank you so much just for looking at this reading. All right? I'll talk to you later.